let's go look at the prime room, the one that, oh, here's the female restroom. Why it was a female restroom, I don't know. It has a urinal, because originally they didn't, you know, go between the two, and the electricity's been cut here, I'm sure. If it is, even if it hasn't, the bulbs aren't going to work. But this has been the shower area in here. That's the dressing area. It won't be picked up on camera. I'll catch it with the still photography. But anyway, moving along. Men's restroom, here we go. Oh yeah. Many's the time I scrubbed these toilets so you could eat out of them. And, whew, man, look at this, unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Wow. You know, I don't know what to say. Of course, all the toilets are busted, and, you know, they never would have let a toilet look like that. I'm sorry. That would have been our hides. That would have absolutely been our hides if it looked anything remotely like that. But as you can see, this is what it was. We used to first leave the window ajar. Shower area. Water waste means water shortage, so make sure you turn off that water. I don't think these are going to work either now, but this is the shower area for the guys. Alright, I keep promising the prime real estate for our barracks building, and we're going to go see it right now. Everybody wanted this, and Ronnie Crumley had it when we first moved in, and when he left, which was about 1.5 years before I got out, I got it. And it was a score. It was considered a score back then because you know, nobody would come all the way down here. There's the stairs, the other set of stairs. Good Lord, there's so much crud on the floor here. I don't even know what to, gotta watch where I walk. Here's another bathroom. This was a smaller bathroom, and I actually got a picture of me standing right there mopping the floor. This was the small bathroom. This was the main bathroom. Here's another single unit shower stall. I used to shower in this one. But I actually have a picture of me standing right there with a mop, and I'll have to dig that out and interpose it into, you know, this was Terry Leibold's room actually at one point. I do remember that. Terrence Leibold from Lawrence, Kansas. He occupied this room for a little while, for a brief while. I remember he had a red Honda Accord, and I thought it was a really cool car at the time. All right, we're moving down to the prime real estate here, past all the bird and dookie and stuff. This was the room everybody wanted to have right here. This is it. Small, yes. Room 323. That was it, man. Ronnie Crumley had it at first. I took it over from him. Kind of like the Birdman from Alcatraz kind of thing. But the reason everybody liked this room is because nobody came down to the end of the hallway. You had total privacy. Nobody was going to come in here and mess with you. And yes, it was painted just as crappy when I owned it. With this pink and the red and the blue, and totally mismatched. And you got a regular closet in this room, something you didn't get with any of the other rooms. You had to have a locker. This room didn't have room for a locker, so you ended up with, you know, your own closet. And this was the wall my bed was on. The head was over here toward the window side, right in that area. And it came out here, and then right inside the door, right about where that jack is right there, was a chair I would sit in. And then I actually took one of those lockers that I showed you earlier and flipped it on its side and made a table out of it. And my TV would be right here. And then when I got close to time to get out of the military, I bought a piece of dowel and I painted the whole thing blue. And as the weeks went by and the days went by, I used to mark off that dowel, and I knew that when it was painted all orange, from blue to orange, that I was free. And this ledge right here, I don't know if this camera picks it up, but the rain ledge right there, I used to sit out on that thing, believe it or not, and sun myself some days. And there's Giggling Road out there, and of course the grounds around it. And I find that the door, which had this on it when I was in it too, is very telling. Look at that. Still there. 15, 20 years later, Division Band. That was us. We were the Division Band. And what an amazing experience this is right now. Here's the keys to the room. Amazing. Room 323. Alright, and this room here, I forget who occupied this room. I think this was, I want to say this was Dockery, because it had the painting of the flag on it. On the wall. Same story. This room was actually a little bit bigger, but it had a U.S. flag on it. And it certainly belonged to a drummer at some point, because nobody else would put a Sabian symbol here. Same story with the closet. This was a luxury suite here too. Basically, I can't remember who occupied this space, and again, you see the door says Division Band. In fact, all these doors, I'm just noticing now, all say Division Band on them. So, this is it. Even this one here, they'll say Division Band. All the way down here. Let's see how far down that goes, because I don't really remember how far down we occupied. I know the bigger rooms was where I started out at. This was like the main entryway through here. Division Band, obviously that is. Oh yeah, it went down for a ways. It went down for a long ways. I want to say, well, I don't recall these paintings on the wall. They might have been added after the fact or such. I definitely don't recall those. Let me get, I believe this was my room right here. I believe 314. Yeah, oh yeah, look at there. Yeah, that's how I know this was my room. Look at that. And I didn't put that there. That wasn't even there when I was here. Looks like somebody that's a music aficionado definitely liked it though, because you got Van Halen, play me some jazz, that's what it says inside.